I want to talk about exponents. All right, so exponents are where things start to get just a little bit trickier. So an exponent literally means a number multiplied by itself that many times. So if I have 4 to the third power, that literally means 4 times 4 times 4. Now that might sound redundant to you, or it sounds overly simplistic, but there will definitely be questions where it is useful to remember that an exponent literally means that number multiplied by itself this number of times, whatever the exponent is, right? So 4 to the a power equals 4 times 4 times 4 dot 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 a number of times, right? So 4a, it's 4 sub a, that's what that says. All right, so it literally means multiplied that many times. So if I had 10 to the 100th power, it's literally 10 times 10 times 10, blah, 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 100 times. All right, now let's go over some of the rules with mashing exponents together. So let's say we have n to the x times n to the y. So I always like to use examples of real numbers because sometimes they're just easier to think about with a real number. It's good to practice with both, practice with variables and practice with real numbers, but sometimes real numbers are easier to think about. So if we have 4 to the third times 4 squared, that literally means 4 times 4 times 4, right? So 4 times 4 times 4, and then 4 squared times 4 times 4. So now we have 5 4s. So, well, we can just rewrite that as 4 to the 5th. Okay? So n to the x times n to the y equals n to the x. That's a little bit small there. That's an x plus y. All right, so if you have two numbers with the same base, this bottom number n here is called the base. So n to the x times n to the y equals n to the x plus y. And you can see here in the example, 4 to the third times 4 to the second literally means 4 multiplied 5 times, which is 4 to the 5th. Right? 4 to the 3 plus 2. All right, so now what if we had n to the x plus n to the y? Is there anything we can do with that? Well, if we have 4 to the third plus 4 squared, well, so we have 4 times 4 times 4, then plus 4 times 4. Well, it looks kind of like we're back where we started. So when you have two exponents like this, n to the x plus n to the y, you really can't do anything with them, right? So be very, very careful when you have addition to not do something like this. So n to the x plus n to the y does absolutely not, never, ever equal well, okay, I'm sure I could make up an example where we're equal, but it's not n to the x plus y. So in this example here, 4 to the 5th is some big number, I'm not sure what it is. 4 to the 3rd is 64. 4 squared is 16. So 4 to the 3rd plus 4 squared is 70 is 80, right? So 4 to the 3rd plus 4 squared is 80. 4 to the 5th is way bigger than 80, right? So these two are not equal at all.